How you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Planet Crafter. Look at this. We are now moving into the lake stage, and there is... It's not here, or is it? I definitely saw some water coming in somewhere. It's happening. We're getting ready. But maybe it was up over there when I was bringing some stuff back, and that's what I did between the episodes is I grabbed everything and brought it back here. And if you take a look here, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Everything's all over the place, not at all organized. However, I did find one of these. Let's go and decode this bad boy. And we now have, a new jetpack. Excellent. Oh man, that instantly gives me something to do. Let's see, we need one of those bad boys. Superalloy, sulfur, osmium, and aluminum. I think I have all those things, to be honest with you. Let me go take a look. All right, we have everything. Let's take our current jetpack off. Boom, get that off of there. And let's go in here. Let's upgrade our jetpack version 2 and boom. And stick that baby on. Increases the allowance to fly in the air and increases movement speed. Yes, so, I mean, I'm not sure there is much different other than just the speed that we can do. Well, that's that. So, what do we got on the plate for today? We have to move. We've got a mess here, and we know that these water is going to be coming in, and we can't stay here. We need to go build somewhere over in that direction, because that is a challenge I set for myself. And we need rockets. We definitely need rockets. Where is my launch pad? Oh, right, that's easy. We can do that. And then when we can start sending rockets in the air, it will increase all this by quite a lot. Also, our oxygen is kind of stagnating. Our pressure is okay. I don't see it moving very fast. Heat's going mental. In order to get our oxygen up, we need to start doing some grass spreaders, which is we can do. But I've also been doing this. Have a look. I have been coming over here, grabbing everything out of these two drills. I made a second drill, by the way, and shoving them all in here, like so, and like so. Oop. That one not supposed to have that in there. You didn't see it. Don't pay attention. And gathering as much iron as I can, because in order to build our new base, we need lots and lots of iron. Right, so first things first, let me get started in laying out where I am going to do my base. I originally selected that, but I will show you why that won't work in a minute. Let me get over there, and I'll bring it back when it's there. Okay, here I am. See, base over there. These are the set of rocks I was going to use. If I grab myself one of these foundations, look what you'll notice. The grid just does not line up with the direction of these rocks. And I cannot do anything about that. It is stuck on the grid, no matter what. However, over here, okay, all is not lost. Man, that just gets my eyes. Right here, this does kind of sort of line up with everything. So that we're going to start making a base here. The object of this is to make kind of a big gate looking object right here. This may be underwater, may not be underwater. I can't remember. It might be okay. That doesn't matter, because the top I want up here to kind of overhang all of that and kind of be able to look down into this area. And if it's all underwater, that's even better, because that will make it look cool. So that's going to be quite a challenge. Get those things done. Let me go get myself some oxygen, and let me start laying out the framework so you can get a good idea of what I'm going to try to do. And I'll bring you back when it looks a little bit like something rather than just a bunch of rocks. All right, people, have a look. We've got a bit of things going on here. We've got water. It's everywhere. It's starting to grow. Means our base is definitely in jeopardy. Look at that. we are going to be underwater soon. I mean, I don't know. Where are we up to with the lake situation? All right, we're 2.76, so we're doing okay. We still got to push up. I mean, we're really not going that fast because we haven't put down much technology to push faster, but that's what the rockets are for. However, look at that baby. There it is. That is the beginnings of a monstrosity of a base. I'm hoping that the water comes up to this level here. I don't know, but as you can see, it should hang over, and getting inside is a little bit tricky at the moment. What I plan on doing is continuing to bring this back as far back as it will let me, and then I can do all the things I need to do. Put some windows here so we definitely be able to look out. I mean, that is very cool. We've got, you know, the little rounded corners. Very cool. Very observational tower-like, which is what I was going for. Right, what do I got to do now? What I'm going to do is I am going to take everything out of that base and put it inside this base, even at its temporary state. That way, when the rains really break out and we have no place to live because it's underwater, we've got a place to live. Okay, so I'm going to get on that now, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. I am now standing at the location where my original little base was, and as you can see, the waters are really closing in. And there we have the new monstrosity of a base. Let me take you on a little tour. It is somewhat okay at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of organization I need to do to make it right, but then I need to make some stairs, figure out a way to get up. But I'm hoping that I figure that out after the water finishes arriving. And as you can see, I made a nice little deck out here. I put all my little power. I put out my water collector. So this is a nice little outside courtyard. Now, I'll show you the back here. You can see there's a lot more to do. I'm not quite finished. I need to finish filling that in. I want to put a few more of these 4x4 sections going in. However, I need more, where is it? Super alloy. But I'll get those, or I'll create some, whichever. Oh, reminds me, I have not yet put my 2 mining drills down. I'll have to do that in a bit. Anyway, in here for now, these are all just temporary holding because those are things I broke down and I need to put back. I believe that all the drills, oh my gosh, look at, what is it called? Mine, ore extractors. That's it. That's all the equipment there. And it is in the main base. Now these are only here because when I originally put this, there were none of these, and that was the back wall, and then I've since added those. I'll leave it for now until I get more. Put my little crafters over here, and my little, what's this? This is the blueprint one, and this is the power one. And then you got your overall terraformation levels and your stages. You can see we're at 5.47. Nothing seems to be going very fast. And the reason for that is we really need to increase our production by sending rockets up. I'll get back to that in a minute. So we've got these heaters here, which again came into play when these were the only locations, and now we need to figure out what we want to do and push them back. We'll do that in a bit. And then I've got all my storage here. But the really cool thing is, again, pretty sure I showed you, being able to look out here is awesome. When that fills up with a lake, it's going to be incredibly beautiful. So next things, let me show you what else I did. I had to put my what was it, the drills and my veggie tubes. Are they veggie tubes? What are they called? Yeah, veggie tubes here because I had no place on there. There's no flat, and it requires someplace. So I just chucked them here. I think I'm going to move all these over to wherever I put my... Oh, that's very loud. Let me get away from that. Wherever I put my rocket station. And I have a feeling that area right there is going to be where I build a platform for sending rockets, making drills, and all the other doodads that come along with making progress. So let me get started right now in building myself a rocket. I mean, one thing I noticed that I've not done yet is that we can now make nuclear reactor 2, but that requires explosive powder and super alloy, which means we need to put in this baby here so we can start. Oh no, it's not that one, is it? I think that biodome doesn't. There is another biodome we haven't got yet, which will allow us to craft the explosive powder, unless we find some. But that's okay, so we'll skip that, but we do need grass, which we can easily do, and we do need to put in a rocket station right here, rocket launch platform. I'm gonna go make myself 3 super alloy and then grab the rest of the stuff and then meet you over there when I put stuff in. All right, here we are. Let's have a look. We now have a rocket launching platform. It's right up by where the water will come out. We will use this area to put in our ore extractors, all sorts of other things, and make it a nice little neat little area. It's kind of like an industrial part of the planet. Let's head up here and let's take a look at all the rockets we can now build. We can build an asteroid attraction rocket, which is going to give us a heat generation bonus. We can do one which gives us a iridium. Oh, it attracts iridium, right? So that just raises our pressure. That one is for satellites, so we can see the map, and that one is a next level satellite. Fortunately, I do know that you can skip that one and go straight to that one, as I've tried it before, but which we might do. But for now, what we really do need is 2 of these. So we need 4 super alloy and 2 rocket engines. So maybe I should try and go get myself some super alloy in there, see if there's any left. If not, I will make it. Oh, but before that, oh, look at this. Look at this. Little puddles are forming here. I forgot about that. Look, see? Oh, these will become important later on. Remember this part. I'll show you what I mean. Right. Anyway, let me head over there, get some super alloy, get everything I need to build these rockets, and we will send them off to space. All right, here we are, middle of a storm. As always, I've put in 2 of these ore extractors. They're pulling up stuff now because we still need lots of iron, and they're very, very loud. I might take one out and just take it over to the place where we get super alloy to see if they do super alloy. I don't remember. It doesn't say, so we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, I have everything we need to create the 2 rockets we wanted to do. Oh, I forgot about that one, but let's start with this one, which will give us a heat bonus, and it will start sending down uranium. You ready for this? Let's build it. Now, we have to also test this one feature. In the last version of Planet Crafter, when you hit this button and you jumped into the rocket, you can send this rocket spinning all over the place. Even though it still worked, it went eventually up into the sky, and it still caused all the meteors. However, it was pretty funny to see. I don't know if they fixed that bug, but we are about to find out. You ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. And let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, see if it works. There it goes. Ooh. Wow. Didn't realize that. So look at that. It's hilarious to watch it happen, but have no fear. It still works. Eventually, it'll just go. They really should fix that. It's, and there it goes, up in the sky, and here comes all the explosions, and look at the greenies. Lots of greenies everywhere. We've got to run around and pick them up. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, I've got a decent inventory. You know what? Let me build the next rocket so it just sits here, so I can empty my inventory in the meantime. And then I will run over there, get some oxygen, and pick up all these green things. And there you go. Have a look. This whole thing is now full. I think I put 3 more. Where is it? 3 more that I picked up. Yep, right there. So we did A-okay with getting some uranium. We can make those into rods to save space when we get a chance. Now, what I'm going to do is head over to our rocket station, set off the next rocket. And then we can come back, take a look, and see how that affects our progress. The other thing I did, just so you know, is I took one of these ore extractors, put it over where we can find super alloy, and it is not gathering super alloy. So just keep that in mind. We need at least a tier 2 for that to happen, but that's okay. We are gathering enough stuff to be able to create super alloy as much as we need to. Now let's send this baby up into space, and while that's taking off and raining down, I'm gonna go get that ore extractor and bring it back to over here. All right, back from our haul. So as you know, we got that uranium. We didn't get as much iridium, but that's okay. Let's go have a look and see what did that do. Oh, it's over here. For our index going up, so the heat is going up nicely. The pressure is still not kind of moving. Oh, it's moving a little bit, and we are now at 13% into lakes. Oh, we got to get those lakes even higher. We have, what did we get? We managed to get a few things while I was out there, so we really need to build one of those babies. But what did we get? We got an algae generator, which is going to really push our oxygen up nicely. And we got a flower spreader. Again, we can't make fertilizer yet, so we can't make one of those. That only requires bioplastic nuggets, which we can't make yet, but we have one because we found one, so we can actually make one. Just have no place to put it, but we can make these things to make things grow faster. Now, next thing I need is definitely to put up a GPS satellite so we can see where we're going. I don't remember exactly what it takes to do that, but I'm going to do that. The other thing I'm going to do is try to build a little hut right over by these ore extractors and start churning out as much super alloy as I can, because I'm in desperate need of it. So let me get started on that. All right, well, I have managed to make, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's for 24 super alloy. That's good stuff. Next, we need to make one rocket, which we can do now, as we have all the stuff to send up into space, so we can do our GPS. Let me go get all my stuff and I'll bring it back. Okay, let's get our T2 satellite, GPS satellite, up and running. Let's send it into space in 3, 2, 1. Boom. See ya. Go on. Go. And then we should be able to go back to our base. And I made a little screen. Had to make another power station because we're right on the edge, and I managed to do that because we had super alloy made, which is good news. We definitely need to send more rockets into space, but before we do that, we gotta get ourselves caught up on some of the other things we really should be doing. Let's go take a look at our map right here, and there you go. You can zoom out. You can zoom in our base, as you can see. And if we zoom all the way out, that's as far as we can go. because we're only at T2. We need T4. You can't move it, but once you get done moving it, once you get to T4, you can. You'll notice there are some areas down here that we have not explored. We need to do that. Or is that the aluminum fields? Let's see. Nope, that's the aluminum fields there. So it's just south of the aluminum fields, which is cool because that is where we landed and we headed up that way. We've never headed down that way. We've seen that, and we've seen all that in there. Cool. Now, next thing we need to do, we need to get ourselves a biodome, which is going to increase our oxygen. We need to get ourselves some grass spreaders because that's going to increase our oxygen. And we need to get at least two more rockets up into space to get our heat and pressure rocking and rolling. We are only at 22%. Really want to start pushing it up. Let's start with getting that oxygen because that's probably the lowest out of all of them and easiest to fix now. So let me go get all the things I need and we'll start building. Okay, well, as you can see, I have made a biodome. I just kind of plopped it there. It's in an ugly space, but once I finish building out the rest of my base, we'll move it into a more decent area. And we now have the ability to create some grass spreading. Boom, we'll put that there. And we will go on the other side of our little base-a-roni. And we'll stick this in the most awkward way possible right here. Ooh. And see how that works. Cool. Now let's head back into our little base. Have a look and see what all this now is doing for us, which is down here. And as you can see, our oxygen is only slowly going up. Our biomass is starting to go up, which is good. That's our new thing that we can get. If we take a look here, we can switch over to biomass. And as biomass goes up, we get to our biolab, which is a recipe we really need at 17. Oh, we are close to it. We're at 16. We're at 18. Oh, we need to get to 20. Right. Oh no, unlock. Sorry, at 865. Right, we got a long way to go. And we got a long way to go there. That's okay. Really should concentrate on raising these now. We definitely should get our oxygen. I can't believe our oxygen is so low. Let me work on that. Okay, our oxygen is going up slowly. Not as fast as I'd like, but I think that's because we really need to go beyond these grass spreaders. They're just not powerful enough. It's only 108 oxygen. We got 161 out of that bad boy and 127 out of that. We can't do that or that until we can establish our biomass, which is at 300. That's pretty good, and 300 will give us, once we hit that 865, that'll change the game. So in the meantime, what we need to do is we need to up our game on the pressure and the heat, and that means more rockets. All right, so I have sent a bunch of rockets up in the sky. However, I lost track of how many I've sent. If we look at what's going on over here, you could see that the heat is going relatively okay. Pressure's going relatively okay. I think I've come to an okay amount. Our oxygen is still not going as fast, but our biomass is picking up. All good things, and we are nearly 60% into the lakes. A few things have happened. I think it's just one thing. We need one of those, a biolab. Oh yeah, there's another thing, which is what's holding us back from being able to create explosive powder, because all that stuff gets generated in there. And we also picked up, what did we pick up? This right here, Biodome T2, which requires bacteria samples, fertilizer. Again, the other thing that needs to be done in here. In order to get that, the osmium, we need to go to another area, and we need more super alloy. The thing that's holding us back from super alloy is aluminum. And we are at 2 of those and just about those over there. So that means I need 2 more ore extractors. 1 for our aluminum and 1 for some more iridium. Again, that means getting some more osmium, which I think I have run out of. I can't even remember where I had it. It's so lost and confused in this place. But at any rate, I need to go find some. The place to find it, let's take a look on the map here. Ye old map is, let's zoom out. Wish that mouse wheel worked. Is over here where it looks like it's night. That looks like the moon. That's where I'm going to go. I'm assuming this is east. I'm going to go east, about southeast here, and go take a look and gather some more osmium. So I'll meet you when I get out there. Okay, in case you're wondering how I'm going to get there, these are the spiky bits that are just past your initial landing capsule that's now underwater. You come that way through these spikes, and this was the osmium cave that I was in before, and I picked up a bunch of osmium. There was still some frozen osmium there. As you can see, I picked that up as well. And then if you go along to your right, you will see we come out in this little area. It's a pretty cool little area, but head right, which is west. As you can see, I've made myself a little hut here. I had to run back because I forgot water. And in this area, you will find all sorts of stuff, which includes pulsar quartzes. And there was some, I think maybe I was wrong. Maybe there was only pulsar quartzes and it's the other frozen area, but pulsar quartzes are important. I really thought there was some osmium on the ground here. Well, it shows me, but it is still a very cool area, as you can see. I'm gonna pick these up because they will become important at some point. And since I've traveled all the way out here, I will, oh wait, see, what's that? Nope, that keeps fooling me. Keep thinking it's osmium. Well, if this isn't the osmium area, there is another area I can go to that, remember, that was all frozen and we couldn't see. We'll go over that way then. Right. Okay. I've got some pulsar quartzes. I'm going to take those back with me, and then we will go get some more osmium. I mean, I think I've got, what, 1, 2, 4, 5. I have 2 back at the base I managed to find, which is cool as well. But let's head back to base and, oh, thought that was something. And then we'll go to the other area where there should be some osmium. Okay, remember this wreck? One of the first ones we went to. That's where my base is. There was a cave here that was all frozen over. And if you look now, look at that. Osmium. It's unfrozen. So let's go along, gather what we can. It's lovely in here, by the way. It's a pretty cool little place. We can use some more sulfur as well. We don't need too many, but there's a place where we can get lots and lots more, but it's okay. We'll grab a couple and get as many osmium as we possibly can. And we will be limited on the amount of osmium we can get. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Then limited on the amount of osmium we can get until we can get an ore extractor to pull up more. So we'll have to be mindful of how much we use, which is fine. Might be able to find some in chests, you never know. But we are scoring big time here. That's really cool. And I can't remember if the way is blocked to here. Yeah, it's still blocked. Okay, that's cool. It's nearly done. I think we found, oh man, all that dust. Everything we need that will get us started. So I'm going to head back. Oh, is this another one? Oh, no, sulfur fields. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is where we can put another ore extractor in, get more sulfur. Anyway, oh, look at that, nearly missed it. Okay, cool. Let me run back. I'm gonna craft everything I need to get myself the 2 ore extractors for, oh, look at that. Another one hiding. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we've done well. To get myself 2 more ore extractors, 1 for aluminum and 1 for iridium. And then we will start working on our next biolab, T2. Here we are in the middle of the aluminum fields. Let's get one of these bad boys placed down. Right there. Boom. And it's pulling aluminum. It'll pull up all sorts of other things as well. It's no big deal, but that's the way it starts. Let me head over to the iridium fields. Okay, here we go. I love these waterfalls. Beautiful. Let's get in here. I know there's lots of iridium still around, but we're gonna need a ton of it. So we may as well put one of these down and extract iridium. Cool. Okay, next on our plate is one of these no, not one of those. One of, where is it? We need that. So we have the osmium. I think we might have 3 super alloy. Let's go get that built. Okay, we can do this. Let's try it from the inside. Let's do it. Ready? Boom. Oh, it went to the wrong side. Okay, let me deconstruct that. And yes, we're going to need power. I know that. I want it to go from here. Boom. Perfect. Excellent. Although it probably should be on the outside because of all the windows. All right, I'm going to move it over one. And we will, boom, there it is. Good. Now, before I do that, I need to go get myself another power because I've run out, which means I need to make 3 super alloy, which is a pain in the neck. But okay, let me go do that. All right, let's just grab 2 bottles of water, 1, 2, and get out here, make ourselves another one of these bad boys. We need the next version up. Boom, everything should now be powered on. Let's have a look at a few things before we go look at that. Let's see what that's doing for oxygen. Because I think it gives us oxygen. Oh no, it does nothing. Okay, that's fine. We're still traveling. We're still at 78%. Next thing that we need is definitely one of these, which means we need fertilizer and bacteria samples. I know how to get bacteria samples. We need to go here. As you can see, we can make bacteria sample. We need algae. Okay, fertilizer. We need algae. So next business of order is to get these algae generators. We need 2 plastic nuggets, which we have mushrooms. We can do this. That's cool. And then we can grow all those. Oh, actually, we're not growing mushrooms. We need to grow some mushrooms. Ooh, that'll hold us back. But anyway, we can get one of these up and running right now. Look at the water level. It's near perfect. Anyway, let us place one of these bad boys now in this water. It will, boom, start generating some algae. You'll be able to see it under the water when it grows. Then we'll be able to pick that up. In the meantime, while we do that, we need to start planting some mushrooms. So we need the ability to grow more mushrooms, which is food grower. And we need aluminum. Right, let me go grab some aluminum from our new station. And we'll get 2 food growers growing with some mushrooms so we can get bio nuggets. All right, let's get this one food grower up and running. Shove some mushroom seeds in there. I am missing more mushroom seeds. I know I found some out there. I think I left them out that way. I'm gonna go look and find them. In the meantime, we found another blueprint, which we can now uncover. Let's go do that. Boom. And that gives us fences. Ooh, I love fences. Those are cool. How we doing here? We're at 87%. Great. So we've got 1 mushroom grower for plastic nuggets because we need another one of these babies. And then that'll give us algae. And once we have algae, let me just go remind myself exactly what we were trying to do. We wanted to grow, well, that's for plastic nuggets. We wanted fertilizer and bacteria samples. Well, okay, cool. And that will help us continue on our path. So let me go get myself some more mushroom seeds. Well, that's bad news. Bad news, bears. I got none here. But that's okay. Let me grab one more iron. I am going to go over to that wreck over there and see if I can find some. Well, we did all right. Look what we've gotten. We've gotten one super alloy, all those aluminums. We've got some food. A couple of plastic nuggets, which really saves me time. 2 blueprints and another packet of mushroom seeds. So I'm heading home now, and I'll meet you there in the dark, apparently. All right, let's get our little food grower going here. Shove another one of these mushroom seeds in there. Oh, there it is. Good, that's off and running. Let's go take a look at our progress here. Wow, we are getting so close. That's cool. We should hit it any minute now. Okay, here we are, nearly there. Should be something new that comes along once we turn it over, and boom, moss. And now a lake water collector. Oh, that's so much better. Right, let's go take a look and see what the lake looks like now that it is finished filling up. And oh, look at that, it's just underwater. That's still pretty perfect. Let me go grab some water. Hold on. Boom. Okay, now let's go take a look again and see what this baby looks like from out here. And boom. Look at that. Oh, get rid of dust. Lake is right at the right level. You couldn't have beat that. That's cool. Our base is looking really cool. We can now start bringing some steps down, making some platforms so we can walk across and walk up. And that is cool. All right, well, that's it. Oh, and look, we also have algae we can start just plucking all over the place. Boom, 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 and boom. Right, we need to make another one of those. And that's what algae looks like. Okay, and that's going to bring this episode to a close. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a great time. I hope you had a good time. If you did enjoy the video, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, and as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one, look at that monstrosity. I'll see ya.